Have you ever just felt like you're not a creative person? You know, that you've got to be some kind of born genius to make something new? Well, we're about to completely tear that idea down using the incredible framework from Austin Kleon's Steal Like an Artist. The book's whole message is so freeing. Creativity isn't some kind of magic, it's really for everyone. And in this explainer, we're going to show you exactly how to unlock yours.
So let me start by asking you a question. What if that constant nagging pressure to be 100% original isn't actually helping you? What if it's the very thing that's crushing your creativity, leaving you just staring at a blank page? That's the mental trap we're going to break out of today.
First things first, we need to talk about the biggest barrier to creating anything. Let's tackle the myth of originality head on. Okay, so what in the world does Kleon mean by stealing? He makes this really important distinction. Bad theft, well, that's just plagiarism. It's lazy, it's just copying someone else's work. But good theft, oh, that's something else entirely. It's an act of respect. It's about studying your heroes, taking their work apart to see how it ticks, and then using what you learned to build something new, something that is uniquely you. It's all about transformation, not just imitation.
And you know, Mark Twain said it perfectly. The real crime isn't building on an idea that's already out there. It's letting a fantastic idea just sit there and die from neglect. So think of yourself as a kind of curator. Your job is to go out, collect the ideas that really light you up, and then give them a whole new life.
So once you let go of that crushing originality myth, it just frees you up to think in a totally new way. So let's dive into how we can actually shift your creative mindset.
We have all heard that old, dusty advice. Write what you know, right? Well, Kleon gives us a much more powerful alternative. Write what you like. Forget trying to guess what other people want. Go make the art you want to see in the world. Start the business you wish already existed. When you start creating for an audience of just one, yourself, that passion, it becomes absolutely infectious. Okay, but this is usually where that big, ugly feeling starts to creep in, right? Imposter syndrome. It's that little voice in your head telling you you're a fake, that you have no business doing this. So what do? How do you possibly start when you feel like a total fraud? Here's the answer. You give yourself permission to be a phony. Nobody, and I mean nobody, starts out as an expert. You start by copying your heroes. Not to plagiarize their work, but to get inside their process, to see how they think. And here's the magic part. You are never going to be a perfect copy. It's impossible. And all the little ways you fail to imitate them, that's where your own unique style starts to bubble up. You actually become real by starting out as a phone. All right, so you've got the mindset down. Now it's time to get practical, because creativity isn't some random lightning strike. It's a daily process. So let's build one for you. Kleon's two-part workflow is honestly genius. He says that computers are for editing, not for creating. Why? Because they tempt us with perfectionism way too early in the game. The solution is to have two separate zones. First, your analog space. This is your desk with paper, pens, sticky notes. This is for playing, for making a mess and getting ideas out without any judgment. Then, and only then, you move to your digital space, your computer, to clean it all up, to edit, to refine, and to share it. You gotta play first, and then polish later. And this quote, it just flips that whole tortured artist stereotype completely on its head. A chaotic life doesn't fuel your creativity, it drains it. By keeping your life regular and orderly, paying the bills, having a routine, maybe even having a boring day job, you create this safe container for your art. It frees up all your mental energy to be truly wild and explosive, right where it counts, in the work itself. Okay, so you're making stuff, you're building a process, what's next? Well, the final, absolutely crucial step is to stop creating in a vacuum and actually join the conversation. So how do you get noticed? The secret is so simple, it's almost funny. It really comes down to just two things. Step 1, do good work. That's it. That's your ticket to the game. Focus on your craft more than anything else. And step 2, share it with people. Put your stuff online, show your process, talk about your ideas. That's it. Good work, shared generously. The rest will follow.
And here is such a powerful reframe. Being unknown is not a weakness, it's a superpower. Seriously, when nobody's watching you, you have absolute total freedom. Freedom to experiment, to be weird, to fail spectacularly, and to learn from all of it without any pressure or public judgment. Your obscurity is your creative playground, so enjoy it while you have it.
So how can you start right now? Today. Here are 5 super simple things you can do. Start a swipe file. That's just a folder, digital or physical, of everything that inspires you. Go buy a notebook and never, ever leave home without it. Start a simple blog just to share what you're working on. Pick one hero and go deep. Study everything about them. And, if all else fails, just take a walk. Let your mind wander.
Let's end with this one last, really powerful thought. In a world with infinite choices, creativity isn't just about what you decide to put into your work, it's about what you have the courage to leave out. Constraints aren't your enemy. They're the very things that clear a path for real innovation. So the final question is for you. What are you going to choose to leave out to make room for what only you can create?